Hey there everyone, this is Chris from the Tech Basement. Today, up in the VR room. As you may know if you've been following my channel, my grandma passed away and some other things have happened in my life that have taken me away from you guys for a little bit. But I am working on getting back, and here's a video showing you what we're gonna have to do and some of the things that I want to accomplish before my mom moves back in with us. It'll be on a temporary basis, on and off, and between myself and my siblings. So we're gonna have to make accommodations for her, and one of the accommodations is to give her a room to stay in when she's in our area and needs to stay with us. So unfortunately my VR room is gonna have to be moved, and there are some things that need to be done with that, and I would like to take you on this venture with us, which is gonna be an adventure. What the plans are is to move everything down into the basement, and we will go there soon. But I'd just like to give you a look at the current VR room, and that is where we set up the computer and the monitors I used, and there's the keyboards I used, things like that. There's some of my knickknacks throughout my life. One of the satellites have to have the Constitution in the room, of course, and the only had to have, of course. You know. But moving on, so a little closet there. This is where I've had some of my difficulties with VR, is the glass on the slider here and the window right here. And there's the other satellite along with the exit. So let's move downstairs to give you an idea of where and what we need to do. Okay, like I said, everything's going to be moved down into the basement. And this is what we have to work with, okay? Let me turn the lights up just a little bit so give you an idea. So this is going to be the room that we need to convert into the VR room. And this is one of my biggest concerns, is hitting the TV. Yeah, those boundary bars are there, things like that, so you know that's supposed to help you, but if you're playing a fast-paced game, you can move past those bars and hit what's beyond that boundary that you're trying to protect. So what we're looking at doing is hanging that from the beam, and possibly having the actual TV about come across right the middle of the screen here, the bottom of it right there, maybe just a tad bit lower. Now we're going to also be working on other issues, such as where to put that and where to put that, as well as all the speakers that we have that are by the TV. And we'll get into that a little bit later on what we're going to do, but today, after the overview here, what we're going to do is take this thing, get it out of the way, yes, the bookcase, and we're going to move it over beside that. So let's get into that. Okay, good. Now what we're going to do is put this on the dolly. Yeah, I'm getting a little lazy. I'm not taking those out. We'll see how this goes.
Wait.
What?
Time out.
Yeah?
Don't you want to move the stuff out of the area that the bookshelf's going to go into?
Well, how dare you be logical? Swing the camera around. Love it when I hear the shifty bits. We're just gonna have to...
Yeah, wiggle it ourselves.
Yep, wiggle it just a little bit. Okay. Back more?
Yeah.
Okay. And, oh, that's up there, up there. I got an idea. Now that we got it straight in, let's put this back into it and just push it forward.
That's a sounds way too easy.
I know. We're brainiacs here. Mission accomplished. Got it in there as close as possible. Now what we're gonna do is wiggle it all the way to the end, and I'll show you why in a bit. What we're gonna do next is take these right here and use these as brackets for the up to the wall to make it sturdier, and go from there. So how much was that in there? Not at all.
Like this much of your head was cut out.
I'm brainless anyways, you know, what the hey. But no, seriously, we're gonna be using these today to secure the cabinet to the wall, so as much as we can. It looks like at this point it's just gonna be on the sides where we're gonna be able to attach and not be able to go up to the beam itself. So that's what we're gonna do next. So let's go to it. Okay, the brainiac that I am, and with the little room that we have, I was gonna film moving this out, but there's gonna be a camera in the way, things like that. So actually moving the treadmill is gonna have to happen off camera, and then I'll show you exactly what we're gonna do behind here to secure up the
We really need to move the treadmill. Can't you just lower the floor of it?
No, they gotta see what I'm doing.
Okay, your call.
I can try it. We will try Brainiac's idea, but I'm not sure you're gonna see it. We may move the camera to get it, but I do like the idea, even though I argued with her. So let's try that first, okay? Okay, there we go. We're readjusted a little bit here. We're gonna try bringing down the treadmill, the walking part, the platform, what have you, you know, if that's possible. How are we gonna use the treadmill with that there now? You know what?
What?
I could probably just shave it down though too.
You could.
Because I can't move it over anymore.
Nope.
She's the one who had this idea of moving that there. Abuse! Did you see that?
So
On camera even! I think I should call the cops.
we need to get it down, and then either we come up with another alternative temporary way to flop it up.
Or just use it
Or
like
just
that and
shave your bolt.
shave my bowl. That doesn't sound like a good idea to any man. Alright. Okay. So we have the platform down to the treadmill, and temporarily we're just going to be moving that back and forth to get that up and down if we're even going to even start using this. So, you know, that's a whole nother thing. But what the plan is to take those brackets, these right here, and attach them so that these connect like that and hold that. Of course, we're gonna level it off first and do all that. So let's get into that. Okay, now we're going to take the drill bit. We're going to actually drill here and make holes where need be and go from there. So if the lovely wife would come over here and hold this up for me. This to right here. The bookcase? No, me, you know. Okay, so right about there, and if everything is still level, which we'll double check.
Pretty level.
Yep, pretty level. That's good enough. Then up top from back to back here should be pretty level as well. Alright, fantastic. That should be deep enough. Let's put that screw in there. Never touch a drill bit after you're done drilling. It's hot. Yeah, go ahead, laugh it up. As you can see, we got that second plate in. I just went with 2 because that's all that really is going to be needed, is that right there. It's a really light bookcase and it's sturdy at the same time. It was a good purchase when we purchased it, and so that's all that's going to need, especially when with those big brackets. They're about between 3 and 5 inches long and about 2 to 3 inches wide. So there's a lot of metal there to keep that in place. So that's what we're going to stick with, and what it looks like, or going to look like on this side, is this exactly. We do have some shimming to do just to make it a little bit nicer, and that has emptied up this space, which has a little bit more to be removed, as you can see, but aside from that, that is that extra space for the VR. And there goes Sexy Mama. And so that's going to open up a little more room, and this is the conclusion of the first part of moving the VR room to the basement. And this is Chris saying out.